You should be live and checking audio again every time. It looks like it's a little low, actually. Why? Why does it do this every time? Turn this up more. That's better. Okay. I think the audio might be a little low, but it looks like it's okay. That's as high as I can put it, actually. That's better. Jumping around, little noises. Okay, sorry I have to start every stream like that, but as we've seen over the past few, yes, I do have to do that every time. So, there we go. Okay. Now we can finally actually begin. Let's just... Hey, stuff right here. Let's highlight stuff. I never actually pick this up when I run past, and I really should be. Some honey. Any other honey around here? There is, right here. Okay, so first thing that needs to be done today. Let's just head back over here. I've been waiting for stream day to do this. Oh, okay, talk to Pidgey, that's what I meant. Cool. We're finally gonna wrap this up. There's 2 left, and we have the last 2. So, it's finally time. There we go. I'm so excited to finish this. Also, I lit up the torches just for the event to make it extra special here. Oh. It's so cute. It's so cute. Hello. Glad you could join for the Mew appearing. Hey, you're the one who taught me Hades or something? My friend? Heck yeah, let's be buddies. New species Pokemon. It's very intelligent and uses an incredible variety of moves. Many believe that all other Pokemon are descendant of this one. Teleport, warm, strange, watching, luxury, complicated, place-based, sweet flavors. Chances of Mew. Wait. We need to make a home for Mew, or is this... No, there's no habitat thing. Are you... Yeah, you'll follow us around. Okay. We need a home for Mew. Plan for that. I should have. You'd think I would have. I didn't. Is it just homeless? Do we need to make something for it? No home. Oh, and there's a little star. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. Okay. Anyway. What do we have just a spot? Just something with nobody living there that we can just dump Mew into for now? All of these have something, eh? I know Mew's not gonna be happy here, but we need something just here. You can... Wait, no, we have the house. The one that I keep teleporting to. Nobody's living in that. Mew, you have a home now. Okay, so we're gonna come back over this way. Grab Mew. Oh, okay, good. No, you're still here. Come back over this way. Come on. Can we get you a home? Come on. You can float. You don't need to take the stairs. Yeah, up here, up here, up here. Come over here. We're gonna put you in a house. You're like the only Pokemon in this zone that has a house. Is there anyone even living in this one? No. Okay. You can have this one all to yourself. Interesting. Want to move in here? To live here? I'm super sure. We never put furniture in. Oh. Right. Crafting thing over here. Do we have anything on us to... Okay. Back to the leafage. Okay. What I meant was, do you want to move in here? Okay, you have a home. That's something. Improving the comfort level of legendary and mythical Pokemon makes it easier to raise the environment. Okay, good to know. So we really want to level them up. Anyway, that was an exciting start. So how is everybody doing today? We now have a Mew. Oh, that's a lot of clay. We need to work on that. Mythical Pokemon. Right. So might as well while we're here. Sure, this one. You know, there's a chance that Legendaries on these Dream Islands. That's what it's called. Pokopia Dream Island Legendaries. Which dolls is it? Eevee, Arcanine, Pikachu, Dragonite. Okay, well we're looking at Arcanine, so this one. Actually that's Entei, Raikou, Mewtwo. And do we want Entei? Yeah, sure, why not? You want me? I eventually need all of them. Hopefully there's something here this time. If we can get 2 legendaries in one day. So earlier today, right? Story time to fill in the loading screen. I went for a little watch during lunch because weather's nice, why not? Open up Pokemon Go as I do, you know, watching and filling in the watch as I can. And there's a Coughing there. Click on it. Wild Coughing has appeared. It took me so long to remember what a Coughing is. I'm looking at it, and I could not remember the name, because I'm like, that's a Smogo. I know what Smogo is. Why does it say Coughing? What's the Coughing? And it took me like a block while walking down the street before I was like, oh yeah, Coughing, that's what this thing's called. So, I completely forgot what a Coughing even was today. Oh, Sprinkler, that's actually really kind of handy. I like those. Point to that story is, I am forgetting Pokemon's names. We need... Oh right, while we're here, just do a Pokedex. Registration, all befriended in this area. We got 2 in one day! There's another one here! Okay, well. This has been a good start. Well said, yeah. Let's just finish looting up everything up here and then we'll go grab that one too. Okay, so how do these Dream Island ones work? Like, do you just talk to them and then they'll appear back in your island? Do you have to... Because they're not gonna have a house or anything for them, right? So, like, how does that work? Suck up everything here. Okay, just that left. Grab all these iron door. I might have to double check just before we leave to make sure that we don't just waste it and it stays. I hope, as long as I talk to it, it'll then teleport back home. I'm assuming just like in the starting area in the Withering Wasteland. Right? Nope. Well, might as well grab you while we're here because Vine is just wonderful for decorating. Especially for grass types. Okay. Got you. Let's move on from this. That house we need to loot. Lots of stained glass, so grab all that. This. Oh, lower. Grab all this. These islands have so much good stuff in them. And I say so much good stuff, it's not like this is particularly hard to just make. I don't know if I... Yeah, but no, we have the recipe for this, okay. So we could totally just make them. The music in this game is also just so good. Mirror ball, sure. Grab all of this. I'll be honest, I don't really care about the pillar. But I want the windows behind it, so... Okay, so yeah, you guys joined the exciting stream, because 2 legendaries now. Well, legendary and mythical. I'm gonna grab this one. Grab these. Because this carpet is nice. Okay, so we're done with this house. Anyway, we're done with this house. Anything? We turned it over up top. Anything else around here? Not really anything we care about. So let's go find the big cave, eh? Three pieces of fluff. Well, this is not the big one we're looking for, but I'll take. And another one. Lush Central, that's also so cute. It's not just any 4 dolls, it has to be those, okay? Good to know, we're gonna be making that later. Oh, what's Jif Blim? Is this a blimp? The evolved form is probably the one that appears there. Cracked sandstone. This is default perhaps a well-placed rock specialized sandstone. Actually we should just... And then we can... Oh yeah, break this apart. Never mind, there's just nothing here. Okay. Oh, Is there something? Got up some stone. Nope, there's just nothing here. It is a really cute habitat, yes. I can't really blame the Pokemon. I would love to live in a giant fleshy house. I say that, but our room does have a bunch of plushies in it, so. Habitat information. Elevated red tall. We have no red tall grass birds. Well, there's Entei. Hey, buddy. We got the puppy. We got Mew and a puppy. And we've been streaming for 16 minutes. Hello there, sir. Oh, I dare say it's been a while since I've spoken with another Pokemon. I've been here for such a long time after all, and chatting with another Pokemon feels quite nostalgic. I suppose this is as good an opportunity as any to go outside. You should come back and live on our island. It is said that when it roars, a volcano erupts somewhere around the globe. Can we put it in the volcano area? Where to find? Burn, warm, lots of firestone symbols. What counts as a symbol? Exercise, luxury, bitter flavors. Oh, so you usually spend time around other Pokemon. Do you want to mind? Would you please take me to where you all live? No, we'll just leave. I'm very grateful. I'll follow along now. Yes. We'll come back for the stuff, I guess. Okay. Right here, there was a loot in that room. Hi. Okay. Can you just wait here? No, fine. We'll come back. I don't want to risk it. Yeah. With you. You're coming, right? There should have been a little Entei following too. There he is. So you know I want to head to gym. Okay, so you're still following me. You know what? I don't think I have enough furniture in this house. You can live near Mew for now, because we want to go back to that island and grab everything else that was in the cave. So, we'll be back to deal with all of you. Want to move in here? Yep, this little patch of grass in the rain. There you go, this is your home now. This is, Legendary Lane. It's a little road where you all live. Enjoy your new home. We'll be right back. We're not topping this, like, stream's over, we call it here. Because after that start, I mean, it's all downhill. Like, I'll be honest, there's nothing I could have planned for would top this. Cool. Thanks for joining. There were some of those lava rocks. Was there like the fiery lava blocks up here? Because I don't have much of those left for building. No. Just the big stones, okay. Well, there's this here. Three pieces of fluff. That was worth stopping for. Where is that cave again? It's kind of just going around not paying attention, so I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure where it was. It was right beside the little one, so if we find one, okay, there's that little one there. I think it was nearby, wasn't it? Or was it not? Yes, it was right here. Let's head back in. Okay, what's some of those red fiery lava stones here, I guess? That's something. These are fancy. Come on. Pick it up. Yep. There we go. I'll just pick these up. Patterned something something. Pattern aged stone wall. But it's trying to okay. Aged stone flooring. 3 rare Pokemon. Oh, okay. There was some down the cave. In the other cave? What's this? Aged stone wall, that makes sense. Right, well, we will check out the other cave on our way out then. Oh, the lava rocks. Sorry, I think I saw that too late as I'm already in this cave. But yes, thank you for pointing it out. Apparently this is a new thing we don't have a lot of, and if it's only sort of spawning around where the legendaries are, then let's grab this while we can. And not fall into lava. Preferably. So far, outside of lava is my preferred place to be. Having said that, we need to swap back to Magnetti for a second to grab this and keep it full. Then out of this, swap to Graveler for rollout, because that'll be faster. Just pick up all of this and get some of those lava rods while we're at it. When trying to build habitats for fire types, it's just kind of nice to have a lot of... Well, that unleashed lava. Should have been paying more attention. Okay, well it doesn't... Oh, it does flow. Oh, it flows over stairs. Okay. Can you walk over this? Like, can you make a little lava moat you can walk across? Or does it... Like, can you walk over this, or does the stairs go? No. Okay. Because you still go a little bit down. So it creates a... It was. I love rollout than just setting up everything. It is incredibly satisfying. I feel like that's usable as a kind of lava fence. There's some more here, but there's no ground to really hold us, so we can't just go across. There's no more easy rollout stones. There's kind of, but it's a bit higher. So if I go about this high, there's some here. It is so satisfying to just go through it all and then set it all up. Okay, so there's some here, some here. I don't really care about these, but I'll grab it anyway. There's a little bit of iron. Okay, so I'm gonna make a lava fence at some point. Let's see. Go up one. No, I still can't. That's gonna be a little too low. That's just annoying. Two. Yeah, we're gonna... No, we can go... Oh, you can roll over small gaps. Because we're 2x2. So nice. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Now do it back up there. Up here. Destroy everything. You know, now that you say it like that, we could just destroy everything. So we got all of this, but we can also... So, still more lava, there's a lot left. How far do we go? 1, 2... Ooh, this just be way too awkward. Why am I so bad at hitting Magneti? Like, that's... Are there... yes? Kind of. There's Electrode and Voltorb. If that counts. When you put the Pokeball Pokemon nest, blow it up. Can we take Pokemon with us to the Dream Islands? Like, we took Entei from it, but if we have a Pokemon with us, can we take them to the island? And if so, can we take Voltorb, bring the cannon, and just blow up the island? Okay, so we're gonna head back. What would be the fastest way? Testing it with any Pokemon first would be quicker, but that's gonna take more loading screens. Should be able to because they're... That's sometimes not able because they're not sometimes right, and you need water Pokemon to clean it. You know, it's the fastest way to check. Pokopia, can you take Pokemon to the Dream Islands with you? No, you cannot directly take your... Oh, maintain Pokemon to the Dream treats Dream Islands as a completely separate instance. Any Pokemon on a Cloud Dream Island stays there, and the maintained Pokemon cannot travel with you to these islands. Wait, what? That doesn't even make sense. The Doodle AI answer does not make any sense at all. So, new plan. We'll just try it. We will just try. What do I need to make a cannon? Because if we can just blow up a Dream Island, there's a new plan for today. What cannon? Iron, lumber, vine. Okay. We're gonna have to make a couple stops. Sparkling Skylands first for the materials to make a cannon. Yeah, you need the water Pokemon for the clean up the mud, but I just made Nettie pit it up. So now I have the muddied ground eaten place, which if I want to for any reason for building, which is kind of nice. As we saw last week, there's a huge amount of stuff in this game, just items that we haven't even seen yet. So I'm trying to pick up at least one of everything now. Okay, so we have this. Put flowers or a Pokemon with the explode specialty inside. Make a cannon, yes. Okay, so we have that on us. Bait is in a little full. We still have space. Bleak Beach is where Electrode is, so we'll stop by there, pick him up. Then take him back to Withering Wasteland. From there, take the doll to the island. And if Electrode's still with us, we are gonna blow up the island. Hey, Zerwa. I believe Electrode just sort of moved into... to where Zubat was. So just grab another one of these. Are these just for giving to Demigirl? Do they serve a purpose outside of that? Yeah, there you are. No, we want this. Fly up. There we go, we made it out. Okay. Lead the way. I am 99% sure you have Explode. I know the Voltorb does, but I think the Lich does too? Yes. This is me find out a cannon, show everything around impact. So you're following us? I did talk to you? Yeah, you are, okay. So now I go back to Withered Wasteland. And then we're gonna try going to the island. You do raise a good point about the mud. Swallow, I think, is the one that acts as a mini chest you can store stuff in it. So I'm hoping that you can take him with you, so that you can store things from the island. There's just a couch and a trophy. I should put literally anything in there. Okay, now you're with us. Let's go this way. And we'll try going to the island. Come on. I know proximity probably does not matter, but... yes. I want to go to Dream Island. Yeah, that's fine. Please let us blow up an island. Somehow get back. Okay. Okay. This is exciting. It's here. Let's get somewhere high up. You can do it. Up, 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 up. Okay. I think we can't really do an angle, unfortunately. That would have been perfect. He just jumped in! You okay? Oh, and then he's coming back. Okay, that's a little crater he made. It is a bit disappointing. That was, not exactly an amazing explosion here. Okay, we'll go somewhere a bit lower so it's easier for you to return. That's a sizable explosion, actually. It's not too bad. And that's fairly comparable to, like, Minecraft TNT. It's just, we only got one, and it's slow. Okay, there's a stack of black rock, volcanic ash, 3 iron ore. It's not too bad. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of loading time, and I apologize now for how slow the next 10 minutes are gonna be. But if we get Voltorb and Electrode to follow us, then we come back to the island. We can just double our fire rate and hopefully speed up the process. Pokopia. Explode ability. Is it just these two? Voltorb and Electrode, okay. Yeah, it's just those two. Okay. I believe Electrode's also in Bleach Beach. And then we'll take both of them with us for twice the firepower. You know how you normally measure Pokemon in terms of firepower? I think he's here. Pokedex befriended in this area. Yep. Where? My first guess is the electric house. Yes, right there. I need you to come with me. Okay, so now we have both of them. Withering Wasteland. And we'll take both of those to the island. Then drop the cannon and just bombard it with Electrode and Voltorb both. Hopefully that works. Don't mind me just taking my ordnance for a walk. Okay, Okay, so now, Yesterflume. That's fine. Because Electrode's bigger, does he have a bigger blast radius too? It takes them way too long to get back, so I'm not gonna go for a high vantage point this time like I did before. We're just gonna go... You can have both. Okay. So, let's just go towards the mountain here. There's some good ores up top, so if we just bring them up here towards where all the stuff is. And I set up a cannon like here. You can see there's some iron ore right there. So like that. Well, that went far. Can you? The explosions look pretty similar. Come on. See it? Okay. Left to 10. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can see clear through to the other side now. I think we might be going too far. We might have launched through the... Yeah, we... Okay. Oh no, we didn't go through. Okay, we're fine. That would have been fine. Doing some food? Yes. In the middle of the blast crater might not be the best place for you to hang out. Just putting that idea out there. But we can go back. Set up our cannon again. Right where Voltrop's sitting. There we go. I think you should then walk away and come back. Like, you have to Oh, now you're too hungry. Good, yes. And it makes a nice staircase for them to get their way back up. And then we have to walk away and reselect it so that they can go, oh, jump in. There we go. You guys? Well, there's some ores right there, so if we just kind of... Oh, can they not get back? Where did they go? Okay. They ended up down here. We may need to move the cannon. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, can you wait here, please? Just wait there. Wait there. No, you're not going to. Okay, that's kind of fair. Don't leave them on the island. That's fine, I don't need to go anywhere. There's a bunch of ore right here. So all I want you to do, I don't need you to follow me, I don't need you to go anywhere, I just need you to explode. I feel like you can make a fun little mini game of like Voltorb archery, of just setting up a cannon and a bunch of targets and trying to hit it with electrodes. Okay, so that can be useful for getting into stuff at the top of caves. The problem is they don't navigate well. So this works, it's just awful to do. And not in the moral sense that we're just launching them to explode over and over. Because that is also kind of awful to do. But it's efficient, I just went right through that mountain. So if we ever need to make a tunnel, like a downward diagonal into the ground, this would work pretty well. Having said that, there's nowhere else for them to efficiently go. Can you come down here? Do you jump down, or are you gonna be kind of upset about the size of that drop? You're not gonna come down. Okay, that's fair. Down here, over kind of like this. Yeah, okay. Because there's a fair amount of ore here. So, to get to it... Oh, that was a direct hit. That was perfect. Anything, okay. They just go through food, though. Okay, so that was cool. Now we know that we can just launch Pokemon to mine. There's no road to it. Okay. That's something I feel I'm going to use a lot of. That was really useful. So we can take Pokemon with us to the islands. We can take multiple, I think up to 4 following you at a time, to the islands. And Voltorb and Electrode mining is pretty efficient. I didn't think it would be that... That's a good word for it. Efficient? That, like the first one was so underwhelming, I had very little expectations. But we have a bunch of stones, so let's just go buy stuff. Do a quick tour of the Pokemon centers. Soft seat? Yeah, sure, why not? Soft seats. Soft things, chairs, it's just useful. Just a bunch of black rocks here. Mostly because they don't want to have that much black rock, just... It's going to take up so much space in our inventory. So we need 2,000, that's also fine. Have that, have 2 of those. Berry case, that's kinda cute. Let's buy this. Take one of those, one of those. What do we got here? Science experiment? I don't think we have one of these. So, sure. 500? Done. 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't really need the planter, but we'll take this. That's wrong button. There. On to the next one. I should have taken Electro's Voltorb with me so I could at least return them home. They'll figure it out. There's nobody here. Okay. Rocky Ridges. Some different dolls. We did that. Well, this has been a good first half of the stream. We've got a mythical, we got a legendary, we just blew up a hole in a mountain. It's a good... nothing here. Well, we're here. I did finish that little factory by just looking online what Pokemon people use to drop things, and I should really empty it. There shouldn't be much as I looked at it not too long ago. Okay, yeah, you're still making the clay fair. There's some stone here. Yeah, leave that for you. Recently picked it up, so that's fine. There's some more clay here. Some more here. From here. Just dump some there. Okay. Check Spartan Skylands. Okay, so I should have made some kind of house for Entei and Mew because they're legendaries and mythicals. So Entei should probably live in Rocky Ridges because it's a volcano, and when he roars, volcano explodes. So he should be at the volcano. I started my home project over here. I mentioned for a couple times I want to make a giant condo for all the Pokemon to live in. Due to space limitations, because there's not a lot of room on these islands and these little building areas, it turned out smaller than I'd hoped. But I do have my grass floor. I have the power generation down here. And apparently someone moved in. Harris is already here, and it's just a little forest for all my little grass friends to live in. With 2 little things that are technically home, so we can move in more. So this will be where I move all the grass and buds into. What are you? A big Mr. Owl. Oh, it's just it's elevated, that's fair, I didn't even... Yeah, that's fair. I've been searching for somewhere quiet to think, and this place looks suitable. What a curious character you are. Are you human or a Pokemon? I suppose I'll spend the night pondering this. Oh, well, Pokemon, that's fair enough. Its eyes are specially adapted. They concentrate even faint light and enable it to see in the dark. So that's the floor for grass. Hence the leaves. I thought that was kind of cute. But now we need one for trying to free up space in the rocky ridges so that the factory is more efficient. There's a lot of fire and ground type, and fighting type, which I believe all like exercise and construction. Like fighting like spicy stone, round. Who's also over there? You're in here. You guys are all there. That's, yeah, construction, stone. But then we have some fire, stone, exercise. Okay, so if we make a fire floor, we can fill it with stone stuff and double up on fighting types too. So, we used leaf print because it was grass. What do we have available? Mountain State Poster. That's kind of pretty. Windmill poster. What do we have for fire? I mean, that's red. I kind of like that. We should do curry print because it's hot, like fire. Spicy curry is hot, and fire is hot. Therefore, we'll use a curry print. Not that many. We'll just do like, start with this. We also need to raise the sides. Oh, we did that already. So we're gonna need marble. Just a bunch of that. It's fluffy flooring. Marble. Oh, just, there we go. Limestone's easy to get more of. Okay, so we're gonna want our, that's the grassy one. Fire floor. Which is also kind of why I wanted the lava rock. Black rock will work as a base. We'll add the lava in after. The extra space here is where I'm running all the power through. Okay, that I guess is also a door. That's fair enough. Pop this all in. Go. Same here. Fill in all this. We'll fill in a spot later with lava, rock. Although we should fill in some with lava, I guess. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, we might do that now. Then we have that. So following the same theme, we go in a 1 and we start putting down curry, because it is hot like fire. And then, yeah, we just want to follow the same theme, so it starts about here, goes across. And we need more curry print. Well, we add in the windows, so that's actually fine. Because it just goes down here, leave 1. Would have been more efficient to do this from the start, but when have I ever done things the efficient way? So if we just cleared out this floor, windows, I believe it ends at about, yeah, this one is the last window. The corners aren't quite filled in, but that's a super easy fit. So if there's just anything in there, this corner will touch. Like if I just take, for example, a cracked sandstone. And now it's filled in. So, yeah, I really don't care. Windows starts here. So, knock out this wall. And then it goes to this one. Trying to line it up as much as I can just so it matches. There we go. Then we have a little bit more curry print to work with. So, it's up to you. There we go. Take forever there. This. Here. 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 Same deal. Knock out the windows. Line it up here. Go across. Oh, right at the end. Okay, that's convenient. This one. And then from here, line up this. Go across. Here we go. Get rid of these. And then we need to run one. Actually, it's 3 tall, and this is only 2. So that shouldn't be quite a bit taller. 1, 2, 3. Like that tall. And then run this across. Like that. And that's this wall done. So if we just make some more curry print, let's make like another 150-ish. Go back up. And then, yeah, I only need 1. Because after that we put the ceiling in. So, you, 1, run this across. Like that. Down, and we can just kind of fill in that a bit. And then this goes all the way across. And that's the general idea. How much card print do we have? Not much left. Okay, so I'll just use black rock. Because we have a ton of it. Just fill in those corners. And now from the inside it's just filled. So same idea here. Just go up this. And we actually did do the corners in the back, so that's fine. And on the inside, it's hot and spicy like fire. Then we're gonna need another elevator. Unfortunately, elevators take up just a ton of space. Do we have... No... You... So we need both elevator and ladders. Iron ladder. And elevator. We need more tainted gears. Is that iron? I know you give it to Taint Master, but like. Okay. What do I give to Tainted Ton again? Iron bars. Okay. Now where is Tainted Ton? That's the house. Soon be living in the spade home. There you are, dinner table surprise. Having a portable chest that just follows you around and store stuff in is kinda great. Okay, there you are. Look at this. We only have 2 on us right now. There we go. Okay. So we did that. Oh, we're also out of food. So, come over here. Dumped all of our stuff in here. We don't have much in terms of building materials, but we have some extra of these. So I'll put in middle. So. We can use this to run our power. Up one more? Up one more? Nope. That's the wall. Then we can. We need more. This. Close up this whole thing. I don't think we have to go that far out. Maybe we do. No. As long as this is closed, it's fine. I think that's even what I did down here, right? Yeah, I didn't close up the... I could close up the elevator, but I want it to be somewhat more open this way. Otherwise, that just closes off way too much. So we'll just take this down. And now that the bottom's done, or top's done, sorry, I can do the bottom faster, just like that. Go back to Magnetti. Grab letters. All the way up. Then elevator. Right here. So that should work now? Yes, okay. So we can go all the way up and down to forest floor, entrance, and all the way up to fire. So with that, we can start filling in fiery things. So, as I learned with grass, it's easier if I put the fences in first so I can decorate around it. So we do not want just to mate it just so we have homes in there, so each one is 4 million. This is an enclosure, not fence. So it's probably not going to be as pretty, but it'll work. Been kind of fun to just do great. Anyway, then I want gate, which is great without an R. Where was it? Was it right beside it and I just missed it because I'm blind? Iron gate. Now we can start making it. Oh, are you done? In that case, there's 3 more. Because I am very low on tinted gears. Look at this. Nope. I just want you to see it. Look at this. 3. Some tinted gears. Now we can start decorating the fireplace to look fiery. Because we just... Look at him perched on the outside of the building. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so we added just a bunch of trees and grass and vine and stuff to make a grassy area. So cool, I love Mr. Owl. So now for this one, I'm going to put the windows in the last, just so it's easier to go in and out. We're going to want to... close off the place. Just put in little 1, 2. Then the gate, which unfortunately does not connect, but made to do with what we have. And that closes that. So between all the little habitats we can make in here and these doing 4 each, we can fit quite a few Pokemon homes into here, which will be nice. That's why I wanted the lava rock. Like we can make a little lava-y section close to one of the homes so that it still benefits from having lots of fire. Just add some other ones so it's less obviously square in random places. That made another square, I didn't mean to. There. And then over here, same idea. And then slightly off center, just to make it less obviously square. Have one over here. Little fire over here, just why not? Just fill in this whole corner with lava, why not? There we go. And now it's looking pretty fiery. We also have some of these big molten rocks lying around, so we'll just fill in that empty space. We can put one in the enclosure so that they have some fire. And that fits really nicely in there. Wall torches, that'll add flame. We'll put it on the print wallpaper. How could that possibly go wrong? One for this home. One for this home. And one over... We want it near one of the homes at least. So it'll benefit from it. So let's put it right there. Oh, we have another one. We didn't make it symmetrical. 4. Do we have any other fire on us right now? We don't. Lantern is electric, so it's not fire. Although it does kind of fit the feel, so we might use it anyway. Well, they also just generally like construction. I think a metal drum counts? Do railway tracks count? Because it's like construction-y stuff? Well, either way, first off... Vulpix, you're small and fire. Come light the torches. They like stone stuff, so if I actually come here... stone... I can make some benches. Put those around. That's made of stone. Is there any other obviously made of stone things here? We can just add a bunch of fire this way. Campfires. They're made of stone. Does it count as something stone? And fire? Does it actually? Like, it is a campfire. Group activities, lots of fire and stone stuff. What's up? Thank you. Bye. Actually, tomato seeds is kind of nice. Okay, Vulpix, let's go. Please light this. And that. And this. You know what, I'll put 2 in here. And this one. And this one. Thank you. In the interest of symmetry, sure, I'll put 2 in this one too. Actually, this has a torch and 2 campfires. This might be enough to have... Want to move in here? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was trying to hoping. Because then they would stay here and we just have them light up everything. Oh, wait, no. We have the bench. Now, move in. And then you'll stay up here, hopefully. And next time we have fire stuff, you can just light it up. Okay, that's good. Also gives me an idea of that's how far out we can put stuff. So even if we put a bench site here, it'll count for both houses for their happiness. So that's perfect. There's lots of stone stuff now. We only made 3. It'd be kind of nice to have a 4, just again, have a 3rd thing there. So we'll still make a 4th. So we'll make 1 more of these. And because campfires are stone stuff and fire. Yeah, torches instead of lanterns. We'll place... Oh, I don't have a lot of steps. You know, I'll make 1 good enough. I don't have any steps. I hadn't considered that. I totally forgot steps. Okay. It's just kind of sad when he's just head in a corner. So we can add another one in here, and now this will count as a house too. So we can just like, it is that wall. It fits nicely. Can I put it on? Oh, I can! Check. Having a nap and it's really cute, but like, there's another fiery thing, come light it. Thank you. Fastest way to its stick. Well, there's a lot of fire and stone stuff. Okay, you just noticed that bench. That's good. I think. Something. Yes, the bench. Okay. How's the Vulpix doing happiness-wise? Nice. Okay, that's actually not bad considering we just started this fire floor. That's not too bad at all. Looking around places where there's trees, hoping to find a stick. Yeah, okay, fine, we'll eat. Actually, just science here. We have 73. Now that we've refilled, can you? Fully. 72. Okay! Don't just continue eating berries. I don't know why I thought it might not, but I hadn't tried it before. Might as well grab these while we're here. Put the grass back, or else we're just gonna end up with holes everywhere. No sticks, eh? Not a single stick on the ground. I was kinda hoping there'd be— oh, there we go. There's a stick. Progress. Faster to go to the Withering Wastelands, because that's actually forest themed? Probably? I'm just going off the idea that if I were to look for a stick on the ground, my first thought would be let's go to a forest and not let's go to floating islands in the sky. Having said that, floating islands are way cooler, and if you have the option of going to them, you should take it. Having said that, I'm building here because I really don't like this place. This. Got some berries. Okay. So, we have a few more steps, which means more fire in our very flammable apartment. But that's fine. I also don't know why I've built power yet. I made all that extra space to run power through. Then I built a grassy area, so of course I'm using the mushrooms to light it up, so it's the nature theme. Then I did a fire area. Again, for obvious reasons, does not need help making light. So, yeah. So we've determined that campfires count as stone stuff. Is a fire pit metal things? Fire pit. Fire pit. Lots of fire round stuff and stone stuff. I did not think this was stone because it does not contain stone. Okay, we'll use all our sticks on fire pits. That's just around a campfire. Which I guess isn't round? Campfire? No, it's a group activity, but it's not round. Well, a fire pit is group activity, lots of fire, round stuff, and a fire pit is objectively better campfire, because it's round. Huh. I thought that it's raining. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do for a roof on fire yet. Probably just more black rock, honestly. Because what would fit a theme for a fire roof? Not much. Like, for the grass one, the roof is made of the mysterious stone to give it a blue sky feel. For fire, I mean, just do more rock. Nothing really fits a fire roof. Trying to think through everything off the top of my head. If we just do more rock, it'll at least be kind of cave-y. So, there we go. This is what your home is now. We want it over that, so one more this way. Try for that cave feel. Like kind of like the volcano underground, full of lava. That, I think, lines up with on top of that. There we go. There we go. Except for the one that I placed wrong. I think that works well. I can live with this. Black rock. There. And now we have a kind of cavey, fiery feel to it. Now we need to make it more fiery. How do we want to do that? By moving this. All of that lava stone turned to black rock because of it rained. Okay. So, we're gonna just add some more of this around. I like your idea of lava. That is a good idea. Sure, over here. Some over here. Over here. Over here. All of this is gone. How much do I have left? One. There? No? Yeah, there. Okay. That's a pain. Yes, we should add a lava. You are absolutely right. So... Hey, how to do that? We can just put a little lava in the corner over here. And then... Okay, so if we make this into a lava pool, right? We get rid of this. Lava. Get rid of all of this. then we fill in the hole here. There we go. Fill in this. We'll take this out a little bit more so it's less square. So at least that way it's not a direct store, it's a little piece sticking off to the side. And we'll do the same here. Then it feels too jaded. It feels in the corner too much. Nah, whatever. We'll see how this... We'll adjust the build and see how it goes. So fill in the corner. Fill in the corner. Fill in here. Fill in the corner. Corner. Here. Here. Fill in this. Fill in this. Fill in this. Now it has a pool to catch the lava in. This is on the inside, so I don't think this will be seen. If I... I need to fill in that space. There we go. Now it's sealed up fully. And yeah, that's all behind stuff so you don't see the rock sticking out. That's all good. Now we need lava. I don't know if there's lava here. Can you travel with liquid in your mouth? Like if I come here and just, for example, pick up water. From the machine. Let's go try it. I got excited because you were right. I should have sucked up some water, then fast traveled and saw if it stuck. Go to our little vending machines and hope for lava. Nope. Nope. 2 more. There might be some in Withering Wasteland. I think. There's one in that such a little city there. Lava? No. Environment level increased. Yay! Go team. We got lava! It becomes lava. Okay. Okay, we got that. Good call on the soda machines. So, Sparkling Skylands again. I had some in my beds. Oh, did we already have some? Of the lava one? Okay, there was only the one we just got, so it wasn't in our bed. Did we have some already in the chest here? Because I threw some here already, and I was just being a silly little goose. No, we had none here. But we do now. So my plan is, if I put some here, and I contain it like this so it doesn't spill out everywhere, it'll flow down and fill up this little pool. That's the hope. Okay, this is awkward and I can't really get in to destroy the roof. Destroy this one. So I can make a lava fall. Destroy that one. Place that again. Come up here. Destroy that so I have an idea of where I am. Yes. Playing it safe. Just to be as safe as I can about this. Safe being used relatively when one is constructing the lava fall. Oh, that's gonna leak out the sides, isn't it? That is gonna result in the opposite of what I want. And then here, here, here. That gives me a spot to place it. So now if I do this, like that, now come back down. Lava fall. Come back up here. Rock, refill in this spot here, and the spot here. That's now filled in, and we just have a little lava fall. That came out pretty well. I'm happy with it. This is coming along nicely so far. Okay. And now we have lava here, so we can just do this as much as we want. We don't necessarily have to have a lava fall, but we could have made another little lava pool somewhere. I just don't want to put it too close to these, so that they live here. Does lava count as lots of fire? I don't think I've ever read yay in response to lava falls. That's a new one. Pokopia. Does lava count as lots of fire? Fire but not light comes in the form of this correct. Let's multiply those up. Okay. So I didn't get an answer there, but I did find that these lava blocks do indeed count as lots of fire, but they don't count as light. So these can be used for Pokemon that light fire but don't light light. Anyway. I need to borrow you again. Vito's thing. Oh wait, no. Yeah, okay, whatever. Do this. And this. And this. And we have a lot of these to place. So this doesn't count. This one. Okay, so if we place these beside the benches, it will count for the habitats as well. So we do that. You want lots of fire, here's a lot of fire. That's as far as I can go for having it count for both, really, because then it's there. So at this point, you have a lava fall. You can just have fire. So that should make these Pokemon pretty happy. There's not as much, but we need... Okay, so we have stone stuff, we have round stuff, we have fire. So if we go to our Pokédex, like the fighting types like stone stuff, group activities, which the campfires count as, so they liked those. Construction and exercise. Construction would be good to have. Because like Graveler 2, hard, round, spinning, exercise. I don't think we have anything exercise. Who else is over there that I don't want there? Aren't you guys over there? Stone, that's what we have. Lots of fire is what we have. Group activities, that's what we have. Okay, so these guys should love this place. I just want to say, thanks for stuff. BFFs, yay. Okay, so group activities, fire, round. That's this. This is made for them. So that's there. Okay, Vulpix is still nice, not up to great yet. Do we still have just a ton of... We do. Did we ever clean up this one? We came here. And this sort of building. Did we clean up the store? No, we didn't. Sure, iron ore. I mean, we don't need it, and the whole point of building this is to move Pokemon away so we can get our factory producing infinite amount, but why not? It's not like we are low on rods to trade. A chic street light. Ooh, so fancy. We'll just do a bunch of this. Nope, wrong. Hitting the wrong button every time. There we go. Poké metal, sure. 1,000, I can do that. Don't really care about vine up copper ore. I should have a lot of copper. How much do you want? 300. Just do all of that. There's 300. And whatever that last light is, I'll... Sure, I'll take the vine. How much do you want for it? 200? Okay. Here's 200. Give me that light. 300. And you know what? Have it as tip. There we go. Luxury lamp. I'm out of stock. I'll go pick up some more stuff for next time. So what does Vulpit specifically like? No, you're right here. That's convenient. Lots of fire, warm, but you like soft, cute. Well, we have round because of the. So you like soft and cute things. And pretty flowers. Okay. What do we have in terms of soft and cute? Do we have anything? I mean, lots of flowers. We have some because of the grass stuff right there. So, like, beautiful flowers, we do have that. It would look a little out of place with everything else around there going on. I mean, is Stash Joe's little pink fluffy looking stools, that's cute. Pop art, same deal. Soft and cute things. The actual like cute set. We can get the. It would look so out of place. The flowers are red. Actually, that's a fair point. Okay, that is a good point. So if we take the flowers. And we... There's nowhere good to put it here. No, we can't put it right beside the button. Okay, here's pretty flowers. Look at the nice flowers. There. I fill in every spot of your house now has something in it. Then we just plant some flowers around just to tie it in. Over here, fill in a little gap. There's a gap over here. We can make a little flower. I don't want to place one more, or else it'll be. You know what? It'll become a habitat. You can live here. Oh, it's not a habitat? There's no beautiful flower bed? Okay, well, never mind. Some by this. You guys might like flowers. Let's see, stone stuff. Do stones count? Like, if I just search Pokopia, stone stuff. Stone benches, yes. Stone bed. Small vase. Potted plants. A sink counts as a stone toy. Let's see what we've got to work with here. Okay, most of this made sense. Concrete, anything. Yeah, that's fair. Sprinklers, why not? Okay, and... Okay. There's concrete pipes, because that will count towards the construction at those fine. Oh, have to pop now. Bye. Okay. Bye. Thank you for stopping by while you could. Have a good weekend. Then we can do... What counts as? I mean, if we have a bunch of fire types, we can place some of these around. Smelting... Fluorescent light. That's probably not gonna count. I'll just glass and number, fair enough. Iron scaffold plank probably counts as construction, right? Iron pipes. Construction. Sandbags, metal drum. Yep, iron scaffold planks do count. Wheelbarrow, okay. So we'll just make like 3 of those. Do we have anything in here? Not really. Anything in here? Not really. What we can do to fit the fire theme, though, is go to the rocky ridges and grab some of the grass from there so we can decorate around with it. Let's use this red grass. We did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. That's a lot of coins. So yeah, if we do leafage and just go over to a spot no one is, and we just... Nope, not on the rock. Leafage, leafage... Oh wait, we have it powered up. So we can... And then use this to pick it all up. We can use the red grass to also decorate. And it'll create these... Nope, that's not at all what I wanted. It'll create these habitats too. So we can get the elevated tall grass while we're at it. What will happen to the... Oh, it just won't build there. Okay, that's fair. Because all of the environmental habitat things we make with this grass there will attract, I'm assuming, the Pokemon that would spawn in this area because it's the right habitat still. But it would also benefit from having all of that, lots of fire, lots of stone, lots of ground, etc. in the area. How many do we have on us? 13. We'll probably need more than that. Especially if we make habitats with it. Pets of food have worn off, that's fine, because we got a good amount out of this. This one. This one. Back 2 jars of honey. While we're here, might as well grab some of the sparkly things. We have Mew, so we're not going to get any more of the slabs. But we're missing a few of the fossils. There's another one over there. Never mind, we will find some mysterious slates. I guess once you get all of them, you can get duplicates now? There's another one over there. Smallest relic. Quickscan, anything else? Not really. Oh! You're about to drop a feather. You're a legendary, can we get you to stay? Instead of just leaving after dropping feathers? Can we do that? Hello. Hey, you know what? You liked these. I'll just give you this feather. I brought you something cool. Rainbow feathers. Yes, please. Thanks. We got 3 music notes. That's cool. Depending on the direction it's facing. Okay, we're gonna go back to the Skylands real quick. Red tall grass. That's exactly what we came here for. The shop. So let's see what these different sounds sound like depending on the direction. Because it's 5, that is 1 note. Is it like different instruments? Can we make it sound different? Okay. Okay, those are very different noises. Ah! I mean, there's one more direction we haven't tried yet, I guess. Those are all very different noises. So there's a lot more we can do musically than I thought. Time to write Muffin's theme song. Right, so you come up here. Once we get to like this is like what? We can put bud and grass in the first one. We can put fire, fighting, some ground. Okay, we can triple if not quadruple up on the second floor. There's how many types in Pokemon? Like how many actual types does Pokemon have? How many Pokemon types are there? 18. Plus a few special exclusives. Okay, so if we average, like, there's 2 on the first, 3 or 4 here. We average 3 types per floor. This will be 6 floors tall then. That's not too bad. Well, 7 counting the bottom one, this is for power generation. That's still, okay. Right. Oh yeah, apparently potted plants count, so... Sure. Have a potted plant. Hopefully it doesn't catch fire. So just put it around here. We can make a little wrapping around this. Elevated tall red grass. We can do another one over here. By the lava. We can have a little grassy patch here. And just scattered grasses that aren't necessarily habitats, but are just grass. There we go. It's filling in a bit more. What else can we put in? Right, the construction stuff. We did, construction, like that doesn't count? I mean, if we move some of this, so we can put that there. And then with all of these fire types, we can smelt stuff. Put that away. So if we pick up this and these, can we put the furnace on? That makes sense. It has to be attached to something. I didn't even think about that. Out of curiosity, can I make 2 and then just plop the furnace? You can. Okay. I'm not gonna do that because that'd be really awkward here with but I can just place the furnace down. Where is it? Where's it? Here it is. And then thanks to all these fire types we can smelt stuff whenever we want. Then we can put these... That's stone stuff that I picked up. I'm kind of putting more fire there and more of the construction and stuff on this side. Although I could just use a bunch of pipes and make a full-on construction floor. But they share stone and things like that where I thought it'd be nice to just do it all at once. Here's the scaffold. I just made a shelf up here. Actually that's kind of awkward because this doesn't fit. But, if I... can I select it? Nope. That. No. There we go. And I move this over 1. And I... There, got it. Move this over 1. I can put the last one there. And now we have just some shelves up top that count as construction. I'm assuming scaffolding is also like... Nope, just construction. Okay. And then we can put stuff up on the shelves too. Stylish frying pan, that'll be relevant. I mean, we have some pipes. We can put... Oh, we have somebody new. Some pipes up there, because that counts as construction stuff. And then we have... Oh, the jump's too big. It doesn't fit. Well, we can just put it in the corner. And put some sand beds up here instead. So you're probably... Oh. Elevated tall grass. Yes, we know. We just built it. Okay, so will it be this one? Oh, it's not. Ah, I guess it's this one because it's night. So it's not going to be that one. It's either this or this. Bloop, bloop. It's a chatter. Have you copied a human body with the transformation? What a coincidence! I can copy human voices pretty good myself. Rubber baby buddy bumpers, rubber baby buddy bumpers. Pretty awesome, yeah? I gotta tell you, I have no idea what it means, yo. I love how all the Pokemon just say yo. Music note Pokemon. They can learn to speak human words. If they gather, they all learn the same saying. Apparently it's yo. Pipe fly. Warm? You're in the right place, buddy. Nice breezes, fabric, slender objects, play spaces. None of that. You're gonna like it's warm, and that's about it. Will this fit up? Oh, Magnetti. Yes, this fits, so we can just do 1, 2. Because that tends to stone things. And, I mean, the sprinkler does, but it just seems odd to have a random sprinkler there. Nothing else here is really speaking to me as something that should go up there. I mean, the berry chase actually wouldn't be bad for over here with ball pits. Ooh, Paris, they're in a bad time. Okay. Yeah, ha, yeah. Well, what do you think about my move? Pretty cool, huh? I press it real hard all the time, so I'll never lose. As long as I keep my body moving and let my feelings burn within me, I can beat anyone, even if they're huge. Probably. Fire Child Pokemon. Okay, Charcadet we got, because of, I guess, the lava. But, your parents are gonna be hard. Because, oh boy, getting them. Its firepower increases when it fights, reaching over 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. I know I do this every time. Did no? Okay, I hit my table. I couldn't tell if it... No, it's silent. Okay, it's just quiet. Fahrenheit to Celsius. I know I do this every time, but I don't know Fahrenheit. 982.22222. Burn, warm, fire, stone. I don't know what strange stuff is. Luxury, sweet. Okay. Maybe you should not be out here. There's so many people moving in. I mean, that's good. It wasn't. Hey, Dragonite. Pretty hot. Turned in somebody else. That's cool. The intent was not to have other Pokemon move in, was so that I can move other Pokemon into here. Hey, Murkrow. Hey there, yo. You wouldn't happen to know where the humans live around here, would ya? What? There aren't any humans here at all? Yo, you serious? That ain't good. I want to fill my home up with a bunch of shiny stuff. And, you know, human homes have jewels and glass and all kinds of sparkly things, yo. Guess I'll have to think up a plan B. Well, we're making a lot of new friends. They awaken at dusk and take wing in the twilight, leading to the expression, get home before the Murkrow fly. Tree-shaded graceful flower bed. Or elevated red tall grass. Dark. Well, you're not gonna like this. Shiny stuff. Oof, nice breezes. Does that count if we fully enclose it? Because we're elevated. But if it's windows on all sides. Group activities, okay, there's that. Luxury, nope. Fabric, nope. Better, okay. Harris just chilling there. I guess he blends in. Okay. Wait. So this is starting to look pretty okay. Down here. What else do we have to work with? Something fire themed. Apparently this tons of stone stuff. Again, there's no stones, so I don't know why. That. What is strange things? Pokopia. Strange stuff. Strange stuff favorites. Okay. Armor fragment. Polygonal shelf. Every kind of mirror, dresser. Appliances. Like sink, stove. Oven. Sink counts as strange. So it's blocky cleanliness, lots of water, metal, and strange. Huh. We might want to fill up our fire area with sinks, oddly enough. Cooking stove, does that count as fire? Blocky stuff, lots of fire, metal, and strange. Huh. Recipe, daily shop, or sparkling water. Ooh, we just have to hope to find that one. Refrigerator, air conditioner, printer, washing machine, toilet, sink, shower. Okay, so any modern thing, as a general rule, is intended as a strange thing. Okay. Oh, those mysterious statues are both stone and strange and spooky. Task form weather charms. Oh, all of the music notes. Okay, okay. Lots of dirt, strange. Fossils are also generally good. Okay. They don't really. Nothing here is fiery themed. I mean, I might want to put some fans in, just it's gonna be hot, so you know, put those in. A bread oven. I mean, it's fire. Floor switch. Yeah, we're kind of out of fire things, I think. That's just for red. I might just built the walls out of extravagant carpet instead of the curry print, because it's all red and fits the theme. It'd be expensive, but we could. Okay, that's the... Yeah. I'm not seeing much more fire-themed stuff. Just hitting the look to make sure I didn't miss anything. You should try it on the small surface. Sorry, I've been talking about various things now, and I'm kind of lost up what you mean. I should try what on a small surface first? Because I'm all good with trying whatever. I just... What do you... Which part of this is things? Ah, red carpet, that makes sense. Okay. Uh... Thank you. I was lost on what you were going for with that. So if I... Okay, what do you want? What's up? Thank you for the suggestion. So if I go into here, and we take the... Oh yeah, we still had some, I guess I didn't have to make it. Because it has a faint pattern on it, and it's kind of fancy. And it's very red. You won't see the top part because it's walled. Here, let's take it... Can I make Nettie in a building? I was hoping for somewhere with more light. Where can we build that would be lit up well? I mean, lit up well, I'm just saying what I could do is... light things up pretty well. Just make like 3 fluorescent lights. Even nighttime will feel like noon when it's powered on. Let's put that to the test. And then in the entrance here, that's gonna be slightly off center and bother me, so we're gonna do it this way. Is it too far? There we go. We need another... Okay, we need power. To... I see. It is unfortunately too wide. Can we put on the wall instead? We can. Okay, that fixes the problem. We'll just put one there. And one there. And we'll take this top one down. Oh, that light goes out, not down. I see. That's significantly better at lighting up the area. So we take this down. We take this down. That's a bit brighter. You could even put on a floor. I guess, if you wanted. Can we turn it on or off? Yes. Okay. But this area is now lit up well, so go back into this, and... that's the red carpeting pattern. I mean, it actually looks kind of nice as a wall. It's really pretty. So that was kind of expensive, but not awful to do. Like, it was, what, gold? We just did a... Yeah, it is pretty. Depends on how expensive it is. Let's check it out. Because that is pretty. Okay, we need to eat some more. And this information, no. We're just gonna pick up the rest of this real quick. Okay. It is... Compared to the print ones, it means that's just 2 twine. It just replaced one of the twines with gold. That's slightly expensive, but if we just go back to the Arcanine Island, we can get a ton of gold pretty quick. So yeah, we can just use a Jabbit and carpeting, because gold's nothing if we go to Arcanine. Wasteland again. That's not too bad. The only downside is I am gonna do that right now because now that we have Entei, there's significantly less incentive to go back to Arcanine Island compared to any of the others. Wow, this episode was really front-loaded with anything good. So the main idea of the thing I'm building there is to move as many Pokemon as I can into it. Because I don't really care about the Skylands, it's just awkward to build in because of my whole island thing. So by doing that, like here, Vespiquen wasn't there. I should spawn it in so I can trade honey to get the rare furniture, but if it's just gonna be there because there's not too many Pokemon living in this zone, that would be ideal. So the kind of idea of what I'm going for with the Skylands thing is with that apartment building, shoving as many Pokemon as I can into it, and probably building a couple more of them, so that all the other spaces are freed up. I'm gonna shove all of the Pokemon I can into the Skylands. But for now we need gold. Just a ton of gold. So... I think... Yeah, we still have a little bit. So this is the plan now, is as much of this as we can get our hands on. This... Is there any more easily and obvious? We also need more of the lava rock because it rained. And I had not even considered that problem. Okay. Oh no, that's iron. So, we're gonna also make our way back towards the cave. Oh, there's some right here. Oh, wow, that's nothing. a ton of iron, but like gold. And each gold is like 10 of the carpet, so it's not even too bad. And we even have the nice smelter in the fireplace now, so... Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Oh, that flows through. I thought the stairs would have been solid. What was I thinking? Oh hey, there's still stuff on the ground here. It doesn't despawn if you leave. So I'm assuming lava rotten exists in lava, and if I... Yeah, okay. So that's all good. Gather up all of this. There's some gold here. As soon as I'm like, I'm just gonna farm gold on the Dream Island and just sit here digging for a while, viewers just drop. Yeah, I can't even blame you on that one. Okay, so that's all the... Oh, there's a little bit more here. The music in this game is so good. Even though it's like repetitive, it doesn't feel repetitive. This. Nope, not quite high enough. Okay, well that's all the super obvious, easy to access gold. So this can be turned into ingots. Oh, we have over a stack. Yeah, that's more than enough. We need like 20 tops. So I'll swap out the curry print for hiccup. The extravagant carpet. And then finish off that, because it's getting a little bit late. So probably time to wrap it up. Especially since we still have to open our pack. Last week we got fancy card. I stand corrected, I wasn't sure because when I looked at the card rarities before, purple little star wasn't a thing. So I had no idea what to make of it. Apparently that was a good one. So last week was fancy. This week, probably not then. But we'll see. I also am aware that it doesn't have any relation, and just because we got something good last week has nothing to do with this week. But we'll wrap up this with this. I'll work on the... whatever this building is before next week, and then I don't know what next floor will we do. Well, we did grass and fire, so this one has to be water to finish off the like Trinity And then we'll take it from there. What other types are kind of needed? Whatever. We'll see. So, actually, while I'm doing this, before I start on it, yes. Before we swap to doing the pack opening, I just want to get some of this gold started smelting, so that, you know, while we're doing stuff, it's happening. And then sometime tonight I can grab it and do more. Hello. Can't talk right now. Putting things away. Time to start work, so... Put this in there. Perfect. 5 more iron. Special clay. Iron ore. Iron ore. Okay. Logs. Yeah, the bricks that I totally asked for. Sure. This all needs to be done so I can dump in... I just might just put that in there, actually. I mean, iron ore is kind of good sometimes just as iron ore, so I kind of want to leave it. There's some more bricks. I'll dump in some. You'll have enough to work with. Okay. Now that that's going, let's do our pack opening. Full screen me. There we go. Oh yeah, this week is Temporal Forces. Ancient and future powers endure. What do we got first? Puccina. And this is a great example of why I don't fix the green screen problem. Because I really enjoy the way you can see it, but then the moon behind it is clear. That just looks really cool. And that's why I don't bother fixing it. Wiglet! With just a bunch more wiglets behind it. Okay. Arbok. Again, a great example of being able to see the Pokemon, but there's nothing behind it. Okay, all of these are actually perfect examples of why I don't fix the green screen. Oh, also Seedot. Doesn't say the name of it. And then you have this one that turns into a complete mess. Zeraora. This thing! I'll be honest, looking at the card does not make it less of a mess. Sharpedo. Again, look how perfect it works. It just works so well. Most of the time. We don't talk about Zeraora. Metagross. Halifin, who I've grown to kind of dislike because we got the EX twice and I wanted something, you know, cool and different. Iron Treads, which also kind of cool art. And Feraligatr. Okay. Then just a life energy, which is perfect for making things disappear. And the code for anybody who wants it. So that'll be all for this week. Thank you everybody for joining and have a shining week, everyone.